Hello everybody. Today I have an amazing invention for you guys. It is an ultra fully automatic potion lab. What's the difference between this potion lab and my last one that I did? Well, this one's a lot bigger, yes, but it is a lot better. Let me tell you, using this, you can brew any potion you want in the whole game fully automatically, just at the click of these levers. Now I must give credit where credit is due. This whole setup was actually inspired by two people's other brewing setups. So the first one, I got the idea for this whole setup here with the, using levers and stuff from a guy named Reedham in his potion lab. So I'm gonna have a link below. It's semi-automatic. With my design here, you can't actually do semi-automatic potions. You can do only fully automatic potions. But with his, you can do. It's just semi-automatic. So you might want to build that as well as this in case you want to do semi-automatic or something. Semi-automatic. But yeah, do check him out. He's got a lot of other really great tutorials as well. You might want to see as well. And another part. I got inspired by a guy's potion lab named Shift Click. So his is like really compact. It's really it's fully automatic. It's really compact. It just doesn't have this function of brewing any potions. It's only like individual droppers. So you might want to check that out too if you just want a really small, really compact, and really amazing potion lab as well. So those will be in the description below. So let me explain. You have the setup just like this. This is all you basically see. All the redstone wiring you're gonna have hidden. You select which potion you wanna brew. So it can be any potion, really any potion of the game. Seriously, every single one. So let's say splash potion of speed 2, right? So we need nether wart. You need sugar for speed. And you come down here. You need, I said level 2, so glowstone and gunpowder. So that is the ingredients, right? You flip them up. That's the ingredients for splash potion of speed 2. Then you turn it on, and you hear those pistons firing, yada yada yada, and it is going to begin brewing it. So you can see it's got the water bottles in here. It's got the ingredients in here. It's gonna brew, and in, let's see, I think a minute 20 seconds it's gonna take for this to brew. It'll suck up the potions, put them in this chest here, and then it'll begin to brew again, fully automatically without you even having to touch anything. So you can walk away as long as this is, in range, as long as this is loaded, it is going to continue to, create your potions. So it is really awesome, really useful. Again, it's loading right now. Or not loading, but it's, it's brewing the potions, right? I can switch it right now to boom. Just switch this around. Bam. That is splash potions of regeneration, increased durability. Or not durability, increased length of the potion. So as soon as it makes like another cycle, as soon as the timer makes another cycle, it is going to start, instead of making this splash potion, it's going to start brewing regeneration potions. So here in this chest, I have one of every single let's get rid of these. Those were from just another test. I have one of every single potion you can possibly brew. So I've got speed, health, regeneration. We've got fire resistance, strength, poison. We've got night vision, invisibility, slowness, weakness, and instant damage. Those are all the different potions you can brew. It's not, you can do like every single one. You can do like, for example, regeneration 2, or you can do, with the extra duration, or you can do it without the duration. I just did one of each type of potion, but you can do any. You can do any, subtype of any single potion possible. Anything you want, really. And there, the timer fired again, and it's beginning to brew the regeneration. There we go. And here it is, our splash potion of swiftness, speed 2. And I can throw these away as well. Now, if you want to turn it off, you flip it off and it'll lock it. You can see this line right here. Come around here, it'll basically lock the timer so that it can't continue to yeah, it won't fire the ingredients again, and it will continue to brew. The only downside to this is when you lock it, whatever potions are being brewed at the moment will stay in the brewing stand until you turn it on again. But as soon as you turn it on, it'll get sucked up. But this potion will finish, you know, now that I've shut it off. Let me show you that. And there, as you can see, the timer is off. Potions are brewed and they're not getting sucked up. So that's the only downside of that. But as soon as I turn it on, let's say, would this be splash potion of poison extra duration? Then I turn it on, and then the potions will get sucked out. There we go. But that's okay. Also, another really cool function is, because of the way this is wired up, if you just leave this running, let's say you have a bunch of hoppers and droppers, this is the water bottle chest, and filled with water bottles, like you just have a tower of water bottles and you have tons of water bottles, tons of ingredients, and you brew potions for like an hour, and like this whole chest fills up, all these hoppers fill up. As soon as it reaches this hopper, the machine will lock itself. It'll stop brewing. It'll brew one more batch, and then it'll stop. So it's all going to be filled up, but it won't continue. You know, like other fully automatic designs might not have that. The ingredients will just, you know, continue to fire and possibly mess it up. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And one last thing before I do the tutorial, make sure you get the correct ingredients. If you, let's say, you know, I were to flip this up, you know, these two don't combine into a potion to create a potion. So it would break the machine. So make sure you have the correct ingredients, and then it'll work properly. Because if you don't have the correct ingredients, well, yeah, it's gonna screw it up. You're gonna have to come over here and clean this hopper out of the ingredients, and you'll probably end up with some awkward potions or other random potions that you don't want. So yeah, now to move on to the tutorial. One last thing, I do have a download link for this in the description below. You may have already noticed that. So if this tutorial, because there's a lot of stuff here, it's maybe quite confusing. If I don't do a very good well of doing a tutorial on it, do download the map and try it out for yourself. And you can, you know, you can look at the redstone wiring and copy it yourself in case, you know, something goes wrong. You can't follow it properly. But yeah, let's shut this off. And let's get to work. Okay, so first off, to build it, you're going to make a 2 by 12 block space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And on this side. And this is going to be the floor that you're on. So then come up by 1, 2, 3 blocks, and then build another 2 by 12 platform. Just like, oops, that's too much. There we go. And then along here, you're gonna put repeaters, except for there. Then you're gonna put redstone dust, just like this. And then be careful about the timings here. You have to get them correctly. So this one, this one, this one. These three have to be on full delay, 4-tick delay. This one, 3-tick, and the rest, 2-tick. Make sure to get that correctly, otherwise the ingredients will come in the wrong orders. Then have them go into blocks along here. Redstone torches at the back of them like that. Then blocks on top of the torches. And redstone repeaters up, or sorry, torches up against that, just like this. Now, I put stairs right in front of these just to block it. You'll probably want to do the same, just, you know, to hide the torches, because that looks pretty ugly. And then put levers along there, and you're going to power them all, just like this. These are your, you know, lever selector things. And you can go up by a level, and you can put your item frames all along these. Now keep in mind, you have to do specific ones. This first one has to be nether wart. So make sure you put a nether wart picture in there. These three can be any of the additional things, so glowstone, redstone, and gunpowder, but they have to be, those three have to be in one of these 3 slots. And this fourth one right here has to be a fermented spider eye, because that's just how it goes, just to make sure that everything goes in the proper order. And the rest of these can be any other ingredients, so golden carrot, or spider eye, or sugar, or whatever that goes in there. It can be in any order. And then come out by 1 block here and line this with droppers. And make sure that these droppers correspond with what you put in these ender frames, otherwise it's just going to get extremely screwed up. So fermented spider eye, nether wart, say glowstone, gunpowder, redstone, whatever you put, and these have to match these. Otherwise, yeah, it's going to get screwed up. So now you're going to take your chest and you're going to put it right here. You can do a double chest or a single chest. If it's just a single chest, it's just like this. You'll probably want a double chest. You can even, if you want, you know, you could hook up a hopper system, 2 extra chests, just like this, in case you're planning on brewing tons and tons and tons of potions. But for now, I'm just going to do a double chest right here. So remember, it's diagonal to this lever here. And then you're just going to put 1, 2, 3 hoppers going into this. Get at your brewing stand, put that on there. Hopper directly on top of it. And then make your hopper line come all the way along here, so that all these droppers are going to shoot into this hopper line and go into this brewing stand. Then right at the side here, you're going to place your water bottle chest. And you can place a bunch of hoppers and chests on top of each other, just like this, in case you want to have tons and tons and tons of water bottles. But you only really need this. For now, anyways. Then you're going to come over here, place a block, get out a comparator. So the comparator right there. Block on top of that. Torch. Then place a block here. Repeater. Get out your sticky piston. You're going to place a sticky piston here. It's going to fire. Place a block on top of that. Another repeater here. Block on top of that. And a block here. And a block there. Repeater set to full delay. That's 4 ticks. Another repeater here. Block from there. And a redstone on top of that. And then I need my comparator back. There we go. We're going to set up a timer. So comparator there. Sticky piston here. Right there. Get out a redstone block and a hopper. So you place a redstone block there. Hoppers just like this. And then same sort of setup on this side. Comparator. Block. Redstone on top. And a regular piston. Make sure to get the regular piston, the sticky piston. Make sure to get that correct. Inside here, you're going to put any stack of, or 2 stacks of blocks and 16. Make sure to get that exactly. Yeah, you need all those, because in case you're doing a potion with 5 ingredients in it, that many items is going to leave the timer on long enough to brew 5 items, because that's the maximum ingredients you need for the biggest potion is 5 ingredients. And then you come down here, place 2 blocks here, redstone, repeater, goes into a block with a torch on top of it, block on top of that torch, into the side of it, then place blocks there, block above there, redstone on top of all those, torch, block here, repeater here set to 2 ticks, then a block here, here, and here. So redstone, redstone, repeater set to 1 tick. That's going to lock this hopper. Now you're almost done. All you have to do is place a block here. So you get a lever out. This is your on and off switch, so you may put a sign. Where's the sign? Right here, saying on, off. And then you can place some blocks here to hide some stuff. You can place a block there, 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 and then you can take, this is just for decoration, by the way, you can take a stair, place it on top of that chest, and another one there, and then that'll give the illusion that there's a solid block on top of this chest, and yet you can, you know, access just this part. You probably noticed I just accessed this part of the chest, just because it'll open up the whole chest. Anyways, so we're gonna make the on and off switch now. You can decorate this all later. So block here, block on top of there, or sorry, redstone there, there, there. Drop down by one more block here, and then you're just gonna run. You can either run the wire a longer way around this way, or you can do it the way I did it and run it the shorter way. The only difference is this uses repeaters. So if you do it on the outside like this, redstone, you can just use, you know, solid redstone. Otherwise, if you want to, you know, conserve by one space, you have to use repeaters when you run alongside redstone like this. So right here, you can place a block there, repeater here. Then you're just going to run this all the way around to here and a block there. So you're going to put a repeater here, so it's going to lock this repeater. Redstone wire all the way around, and another block right here. Repeater there. So it's going to power that, and that's going to lock the timer. And that is everything. So flip it off. It's going to lock everything. And yeah, so now you're going to fill up all the droppers with all the ingredients you need. Fill this up with your water bottles. And then when you click on, it'll begin. And that is all. So again, all the decorating is now left to you. It's quite easy to hide this stuff. Just, you know, just like quartz stairs right here. Looks very nice. It'll you know, hide that. Hide this. And you know, you can put walls here to hide all this stuff. All this stuff can even go underground. You'll probably want a way to, you know, maybe like a staircase over here to lead up to these droppers, because you will probably need to, you know, fill these droppers up at some time. And of course, you'll need to fill this chest up at some time as well. But I leave that all up to you. So, yeah. Remember, if what I just showed you right there, that tutorial right there, was confusing, you can always download the map in the description below. It is there. It is available. And yeah, it most definitely works in default regular vanilla Minecraft in 1.6, as this is what I'm building it in. But yeah, so if you're having any problems, be sure to reference the download build. And as always, if you found this helpful, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and be sure to check out my other stuff. I've got a technical Let's Play going, and I've got a bunch of other tutorials, which you can find also on my channel. And yeah, please leave a like and a nice comment, and I'll see you guys next video. Goodbye.